Waste My Time by Oliver Tree is going to be played in standard tuning, and for it you're going to need to know 4 different guitar parts. The first opening riff is basically a vamp that is happening between a G note and an A note. That would be 6 string 3 fret and 6 string 5 fret. And between the two notes, you've got a that repeats each time. So you've got 6 string 3 fret, and then 5 string 4 fret, 5 string 5 fret, 5 string 4 fret, 5 string 5 fret, and then up to the 6 string 5 fret, and then repeat 5 string 4 fret, 5 string 5 fret, 5 string 4 fret, 5 string 5 fret. And it just repeats going back G up to the A. And I'm using, you can use whatever combination of fingers you want to there. I'm basically using my first, second ring and pinky for this. So whatever combination is good for you there. After that vamps through lyrics, I think for maybe like 4 rounds, it then shifts to the second chord progression that you need to know. The second chord progression is going to be an E minor to a G major to a B major to a C major. The E minor is going to get played. All of these also sound like they're bar chords. You could play standard chords here if you want to, but to get the right sound, I think you should go for the bar shapes. So the E minor is going to be first finger on the 5 string 7 fret, ring finger on the 4 string 9 fret, pinky finger on the 3 string 9 fret, and then second finger on the 2 string 8 fret. And you can either just play those 4 middle strings, or you can full out bar this chord with your first finger across all the strings on the 7th fret. But either way, the strumming pattern here, I should mention that as well. It'll be down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. So the E minor to the G major. The way the G major will be made is first finger barring across the 3rd fret, ring finger on the 5 string 5 fret, pinky finger on the 4 string 5 fret, second finger on the 3 string 4 fret. Same strumming pattern. Then it's going to go to a B major, bar with your first finger across the 7th fret, ring finger to the 5 string 9 fret, pinky finger to the 4 string 9 fret, second finger to the 3 string 8 fret, and then take this shape and just raise it 1 set of frets for the C major. And that's the second chord progression that you need to know. E minor to the G major to the B major to the C major. Alright, so after that chord progression vamps like for 4 rounds, I believe it's 4, don't quote me on that, listen to it, but after that round goes, you can hear a break, and in the break, the chord progression changes. For the first break, and this is different than the last break that happens at the end of the song, but in the first break, the chord progression is the E minor, which you can play as this high E minor, or it might make sense just to play an open E minor down here at the bottom. That would be second finger on the 5 string 5 fret, ring finger on the 4 string, that would be second finger on the 5 string 2 fret, ring finger on the 4 string 2 fret, everything else open. E minor to a G chord, which you can play a standard G chord here. The third chord is going to be a C chord, which is probably a C major, but to me, all I'm really hearing in the chord is the root, the 5, and the octave. So I'm playing first finger on the 5 string 3 fret, ring finger on the 4 string 5 fret, pinky finger on the 4 string 5 fret, and I'm just strumming those 3 strings. And then the fourth chord of this progression is to take this shape and just lower it 1 set of frets so that it's a B. And I don't really hear this having the major or minor tenth on it in terms of what the guitar is doing, though maybe I just misheard. Either way, I would encourage you to just play it as a root, 5, and octave. That would be first finger on the 5 string 2 fret, ring finger on the 4 string 4 fret, pinky finger on the 3 string 4 fret. And that repeats the E minor to the G to the C to the B to the E minor to the G to the C, to the D. And then I think it like lingers on that B. You've got a couple of rest counts and then back into the main riff of. All right, the last chord progression that you need to know is basically like the last break chord progression or the outro chord progression. The chord progression here is going to be a C chord, which I am making just kind of a big power chord out of, with my first finger grabbing strings 6 and 5 on the 3rd fret, and then my pinky finger, or you can use your second finger if you'd rather. I'm sorry, your ring finger if you'd rather, but my pinky finger is barring strings 4, 3, and 2 on the 5th fret. Then I come down to a G chord, and then we're going to go to an E minor chord, and then we're going to go to a B major chord. So these are all chords that we've already covered, so I'm not going to re-explain them, but those are the outro chords, or kind of that last break set of chords: a C major, to a G major, to an E minor, to a B major, to the C, to the G, to the E minor, to the B major. And that's what it ends on. So those are the chords and movements that you need to know for Waste My Time by Oliver Tree. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.